Hey, gonna do a reading. I just left the DIA. It's my happy place. I'm having a tough day, and I heard Spirit say you're not the only one. So let's get into it. Spirit, I allow you to use my vessel to bring forth light and love. May you give the message to the viewer that needs to hear it. Thank you. Let's knock. How you doing today? Well, if your day is anything like mine, I feel ya. The right opportunities will find you. The right opportunities will find you. You do not have to chase it. You are powerful. Your spirit is strong when your body is weak. You're moving soon. I just moved yesterday. Confirmation. Your dreams are about to be birthed, labor and delivery. Follow the yellow brick road. Your bank account is not a reflection of your value. You're priceless. So maybe you're having some financial difficulties. Especially like with moving or trying to birth something. There's people around me. And there's a guy playing some music, so if it might be a little loud in this video, I'm not sure. I hope you can hear me. But yeah, it's, finances are one thing, but value is another, right? Like there's two different concepts there. What does your vibration of abundance feel like? You have some stuff coming in. So whatever these opportunities that are coming in, Spirit's letting you know that they're right there with you. And although it might seem daunting, it might seem really difficult, it might seem like it's never going to come to fruition, you just have to keep moving forward, right? Follow the yellow brick road. Just keep going forward. When you're doing this work and you're transmuting and you're, alchemizing pain into power, that is one of the most, I'm hearing like unique and meaningful and powerful and magnificent abilities to have as a human being, especially in this realm, because it's not something everybody knows how to do. Everybody is capable of it, but not everybody knows how to do it. And so the only way to learn how to do it is to go through the pain. Generational upgrade, your name is about to be one of those names, quote unquote, those names. So you're going to be known. People are going to know who you are. Your family is going to look up to you because you're not going to be, you're going to be you're the generational curse breaker. With love, you have the ability to heal. Yeah, exactly. Because once you learn how to do this, you're then able to teach others how to do it. Now, whether they listen or not is up to them. There's not really a whole lot you can do about whether they want to try it or do it or practice it or get better at it. It's just up to you to be able to be willing to show the way. Sit in your silence. Solitude is part of the process. Yeah, sometimes you just have to detach and you have to pull away and you have to let people know with love, like, there's nothing that you've done, but this is for me. This is something that I have to do. I have to pull myself back and I have to be alone for a while. And sometimes you don't have to say anything to anybody and you just do it. Keep your plan to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself until they are fully developed. People will ruin it. Yeah, because there's a lot of naysayers, because people hold themselves back. And when they see others doing things that they've never done or that they assume is impossible, they want to put their 2 cents in and they want to say, or they want to prevent, or they want to, intervene. That's not what I'm hearing though. Insert. They want to get in the middle of it. Be devoted to your new self. Choose differently. Evolve. Yeah, you have to start deciding, what do you want in this life? Do you want to keep... Oh, shoot. This is a really important one. Maybe you've put yourself last in other circumstances, and now you're starting to choose yourself. And that's one of the things that is the most powerful, is just choosing for yourself what you want to do with your life. You know, fight your demons. There are bugs all over here. This is why I never do readings outside. Oh, I don't not like bugs, but I don't want them on me or my stuff. And they're all over. Ugh, oops. Okay, there we go. But you have to fight your demons. Pray for God's protection, because He will protect you. He will guide you. He'll have His Spirit lead you in the right direction. And sometimes demons and misfortune and things like that, they come up, right? And, you know, difficult decisions and things that we don't necessarily find comfortable. But if you just keep running from it, you'll never see how strong you really are, you know? You'll never get to evolve to that next level of yourself. Talk to the stars. You have a handle with care / caution type of energy. It's very intentional. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, people have misunderstood you probably your entire life, to be completely honest. And they didn't understand what you actually were meant to do with your life, what your purpose is, you know, and who you really are. And the things that, you know, you're capable of, because they didn't take the time to tune into themselves to learn those things about themselves. And so when they see somebody doing this work, it's easier to try and bring somebody back down to the level in which they are at than to try and rise to theirs, if that makes sense. Wish fulfillment. The floodgates have been broken open. Yeah, you have so much coming in for yourself. You just have to stay steadfast. You have to keep focused, and you have to keep your mind, or keep your eye on the ball, right? Keep your mind in a relatively neutral place. You know, because if you get like overly excited, that can be a distraction. And if you let yourself get down too low, right, that's also a distraction, like depression and things, those low vibrational things. If you stay neutral, it's a lot easier to stay focused. You cannot add an hour to your life by worrying. It's useless waste. It's a useless waste of time. Yeah, because that time could have been spent doing something more productive and enabling yourself to move forward. Oh, we got one poking out over here. Having more vivid dreams, real life situations, people you know, prophetic dreams, dream journal. So you might have been like, this could be a literal interpretation. You could be having some really vivid dreams at night about people that you know and situations that are going on in your life. Refresh your soul in the ocean. You need to do some water cleansing. You have parts of yourself that you don't show to everyone. You prefer to keep those parts of yourself to yourself, but you don't have to. So you've been hiding this. You've been hiding these spiritual gifts about yourself, and you've been, you know, kind of maybe even denying them, but you don't have to. Understand that most individuals don't have your understanding. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation. Stop contradicting your manifestations. Leave the peanut gallery out of it. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation. Some people will want to stop you because you will surpass them. Yeah, because they're stuck in what they're going through, and they're not ready, or they're not willing to level up to where you're going. And so sometimes you just have to leave them behind and let them do the work for themselves. As heartbreaking and as difficult as that may be, it's for the best, because the only person you can be responsible for is yourself. You can only make decisions for yourself. You don't have to agree with anything that they're doing. You don't have to agree with what they're saying, or the lifestyle that they're living, or the way that they go about their lives. But that's not for you to worry about. Haters will become followers. Let them heal. Exactly. Confirmation. Anything else, Spirit? People are going to do what they're going to do, you know, and at the end of the day, like, if you want the life that you desire and that is, you know, been put on your heart, only you can bring that to fruition, you and Spirit, right? Your power has the ability to save people's lives and heal them, but that's only if they want to. That's only if they want to be saved. That's only if they want to heal and to find a better way in life. Defend yourself in a pleasant way. Don't be rude. Yeah, so maybe you have a mouth on you. Maybe in the past, maybe that's something that you're working on. You have a sharp tongue. Maybe you were kind of judgmental yourself about things. It's giving Karen energy. Oh, bugs. It's so distracting. See, but that's the thing, right? Like, this matrix, this 3D realm has a way of trying to distract us from things. And maybe that's a metaphor, right, for staying focused. Life is so good, it's only getting better from here. The better it gets, the better it gets. Uproot the trauma and allow healing. Your light will guide you. Exactly. Love me or hate me, you will respect me. Yeah, so there you have both, right? You have both people that really adore you for who you are, and then you have people that don't. And either way, like, they have to respect you and who you are and what your purpose is in this life. Slow down, walk with God. He knows the path. He loves you. Exactly. You are terrifying in the most beautiful way. First they mock you, then they mimic you. Yeah, because people don't know what they have. A lot of times they don't realize when they have a spiritually gifted person in front of them, you know, and the abilities that that person has to bring forth the things that this world needs. And so, you know, it's easier to make fun of them, or it's easy to talk badly about them, or talk behind their backs, or try to bring them back down. But then once they see what you're really capable of, oh, buddy, then they want to be like you. With great power comes great responsibilities. You are the ancestor that changes it all. Yeah, confirmation. Hermit mode, solitude, self-discovery, prepare for ascension. You have to go within yourself. You have to spend time with yourself in order to be able to see who you really are and what you're really capable of. You're meant to guide and heal others, but first you must be guided and healed. Yeah, you have to, in order to be able to save anybody else, you have to first save yourself, right? Okay, so like when you get onto an airplane, what's one of the safety precautions? First you put your own mask on, and then you put a mask on somebody else if you can. You have to save yourself. You have to. In order to be able to guide others into the world of healing. Villain energy to protect your peace. Let them paint their picture. Yeah, people like to make you the villain because it's easier than painting themselves in that light. It's easier to project onto others than to reflect. Ladybugs, bees, praying mantises, large spiders, flies on the wall. You have people watching you. Clear out what you can't carry with you. Yeah, you have to. You have to let go. You have to release, you know. God brings a lot of things into our lives that aren't meant to be with us for forever. It's a season. It's a time in our lives, and it serves a purpose. And then once that purpose has been fulfilled, it's time to release. When someone wants to talk to you, listen to them, not just hear them. So maybe you've been very dismissive. Maybe you didn't really take enough time with some people in the past, and that's a lesson that you're learning now, is that, you know, you can hear somebody in the words that they're saying, but to really listen to somebody, it's much deeper, right? God has a world-changing plan planted within you. Let it grow. Yeah, you need to water yourself. You need to take time for yourself. For the love of your life, take a vacation. That's for somebody. It's for me. You're about to become the reason your whole family never has to worry about money again. Focus on yourself, lock into creativity. So you're going to bring forth something. And once this thing has been brought forth, you're going to have blessings. Just we had that card, the floodgates have been broken open, and it's time to allow yourself to receive those things. You survived 100% of the battles you've been through that no one knows about. Be proud of yourself. Yeah. I think that goes for a lot of people, It's sometimes when we're walking with God, He presents us with things that only we and He can understand, and only He can help us through it. You've been robbed of things you deserve since childhood. It's all coming back to you times 10. Remember who you are. Your path is only for you. No one else can walk it but you. Confirmation. Your aura is your shield and sword, but also the book of your life. Yeah, so people that are like spiritually gifted, or that walk with spirit, or have the ability to see and tap into the ethereal, they look at aura like a book, and it's really easy to like understand somebody on an ethereal level than on like a 3D realm, this 3D plane. Shamelessly live your life, cause no harm, disconnect from the negativity. Confirmation. Keep your chin up. It's all going according to plan. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever you've just experienced, I know just today and yesterday and really like this past whole weekend into today, it's just been like one thing after another, one whirlwind after another. And today was pretty tough for myself, and I felt called to do this reading, like I said in the beginning, because if I'm going through something, more than likely there's people in this collective that are also going through similar situations, or emotions, feelings, thoughts. Try something new once in a while. You may be surprised by what you discover about yourself. Yeah. Don't be afraid to step out of your normal. Don't be afraid to try things that you've been curious about or that come upon you, You can't control their behavior. God loves them whether you do or not. Yeah, exactly. You're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Confirmation. Document your progress. It's more important than you think. Lone wolf vibes. It's okay to be alone. When you feel your energy heighten, go for a walk, exercise, get out of yourself. So when you start to feel like an overabundance of like emotion, or maybe you've been feeling, I'm hearing stagnicity, but I think you've maybe been feeling stuck or stagnant in whatever it is that like life has been presenting to you. Get by yourself in nature to amplify your spiritual gifts. Yeah, maybe you need to do some grounding. Maybe you need to touch grass and just like get out of your headspace and into your body more. You are coming to terms that you are walking contradictions, solo leveling. So maybe you're learning to like balance that light and dark part of yourself, or maybe you're realizing that like both sides, both light and dark, have their purpose. The duality, it's for a reason. Are you reading the situation wrong? Try a different perspective. Not everything we go through we can take at face value. You know what I mean? And when I'm personally going through a difficult time, I try to find the positive things, right? The silver lining, as most say, or the saying goes, and it does. It makes it a little bit easier to deal with, because you're not so focused on the negativity of it all. You had lost everything but your light. Yeah, I felt that one. Even when you're mad, you're nicer than most people on their best day. So maybe that's something that you've been working on, or you have worked on in the past, is controlling your negative emotions. Stop caring, worrying about what others think about what you're doing. Oops. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. Let's see what they say though. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. It's coming in when you release. I think that was Spirit. I think Spirit was like, you're talking too slow. I have more to say. That was wild. That was wild. Your energy is confusing to people who haven't done the work. Exactly. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. The amount of trust you have in yourself allows others to trust you also. So maybe I am hearing that was something that you really struggled with in the past, was learning how to trust yourself. Maybe you made some decisions in the past that weren't great, right? And it's led you to a place where your internal world and your external world were at odds with one another. And you're coming to terms with that, it's something that you're working on, is building trust back within yourself. Trust God's timing. He is never early. He is never late. Pray and meditate. Love will find you everywhere you go. You don't have to chase it. You should give yourself the credit that is due to yourself. Love yourself. Self-care. Shamelessly live your life. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You're a new version of yourself. Let go of the old thought process. Yeah, so you've been working through some stuff, internally, and just trying to get to a better place within yourself. And as you're doing that, you're going to start noticing that when you keep promises to yourself and you allow yourself to do the things that you enjoy, and you get out into nature and you do some grounding and you release energy and things like that, you're going to start to notice that you're going to feel lighter. I'm hearing lighter, like a feather. I see a feather in my mind's eye. Your life is supposed to be fun, never-ending goodness. Spirit communicates to you through your body. Confirmation. God's calling you. Are you going to answer? You should. By loving yourself, you teach others how to love themselves. What secret mission are you on? Right place, right time. Keep your chin up. It's all going according to plan. When your phone is silent, God is working on them. Yeah, so I think that once you kind of detach from some of these people and you start spending more time by yourself, and you start, like everything that I've said, you get out in nature, you do your spiritual cleanses, you start praying and meditating more, and you start walking in the purpose that God has given you, things can, I'm hearing it's going to get better, but not better in our 3D realm perspective. And I think what Spirit's trying to interpret or say is that, like, even when times get tough, once you've done some of this work and you have that inner trusting, that inner, knowing within yourself, and you have a connection with God, that even on the hardest days, it's still a lot easier, it's a lot more tolerable, it's a lot more bearable than not doing the work. So, take that for what you will. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm hearing it's going to be okay. I'll take that. Well, I hope everything is good on your end. I'm going to get going so I don't get caught in the rain. I love you. Take care of yourself. Honor yourself. Learn to trust yourself. Right? Because in this world, that's all we have. Ourselves and our higher power. People come and go. Things come and go. Pets come and go. Items, come and go. Everything changes, other than his love for us. So, all right. Do good, be good, and maybe we'll do this again sometime.